Hey everyone, it's Gino me again, back for another video, this time a book review, another one, my third one. I'm really enjoying these videos. These are always my favorite videos to do, which is why you guys see me do more book reviews than hauls and book discussions and things. This is a review that everybody has been very highly anticipating for the last few months. Ever since I did my first review, everybody was like really enjoyed my thoughts on it, and so I'm here to do a book review on the second book of it, and that is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, and this is the second book of the Infernal Devices series. And this is the cover, and this is Gem on the cover, if I am not mistaken. And that's the side. And the back, and this is the first book in the series, Clockwork Angel. And then this is her other series, The Mortal Instruments, and those are the first four, and then City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire. And then the side with the pages, it is a big of a beast, so it took a little bit of time to read. But as per usual, I do with Cassandra Clare's works, I'm going to read you her the inside synopsis. It is quite long, so bear with me with it, and let's get going. In the magical underworld of Victorian London, Tessa Gray has found safety with the Shadowhunters, but that safety proves fleeting when a rogue forces in the clade plot to see her protector Charlotte replaced as head of the Institute. If Charlotte loses her position, Tessa will be out on the streets and easy prey for the mysterious magister who wants to use Tessa's powers for his own dark ends. With the help of handsome, self-destructive Will and the fiercely devoted Gem, Tessa discovers that the magister's war on the Shadowhunters is deeply personal. He blames them for a long-ago tragedy that shattered his life. To unravel the secrets of the past, the trio journeys from mist-sharded Yorkshire to a manor house that holds untold horrors, and from the slums of London to an enchanted ballroom where Tessa discovers that the truth of her parentage is far more sinister than she had imagined. And when she encounters a clockwork demon bearing a warning for Will, they realize that the Magister knows their every move, and that someone of their own has betrayed them. Tessa finds her heart drawn more and more for Gem, although her longing for Will, despite his dark moods, can continue to unsettle her. But something is changing in Will. The walls he has built around himself is crumbling. Could finding the Magister free Will from his secrets and give Tessa the answers about who she is and what she was born to do? As their dangerous search for the Magister and the truth draws the friends into peril, Tessa learns when love and lies are mixed, they can corrupt even the purest heart. Sorry if I stumbled horribly through all of that. It is rather a lengthy synopsis. But as I said before, this is the second installment of Clare's Infernal Devices series. Whoops, I almost said Mortal Instruments there for a minute. This book picks up almost immediately from where Clockwork Angel ended, with that rather stunning cliffhanger. And basically what is going on is there was a meeting towards the beginning of the book where because Charlotte is the head of Institute, her and Henry, but mainly Charlotte, and they have basically what goes on in this book is they have about a span of about 2 weeks to find the Magister and stop him before within the 2 weeks, and if not, then Charlotte will lose her position, and as the synopsis said, Tessa will be out on the streets and easy prey for the Magister, who wants Tessa for some dark purpose. And that puts everybody in the Institute in a frenzy, with Will, Tessa, and Gem, and Jasmine, and all of the other characters that live within the Institute are put in a frenzy. Things are very high stake, things are tested, a lot of relationships are beginning to grow deeper in this second book that were started in the first one. And we find out a lot about a lot of our characters in this book. We find out about Tessa, we find out loads about more Tessa, about her family and her well, not really about her family, but we find that some interesting details about her mother and her father. We find out about a little twist about her Aunt Harriet and who she is and how that is related to her brother Nate, who is not exactly on their friends list anymore because of what happened in the end of Clockwork Angel. We also find out a lot more about Will in this book. I felt like a huge chunk of this book, of this huge, massive novel, was really pertaining to him, and I really enjoyed that because Will Herondale is one of my favorite characters in the series. We do find out why he is the way he is, what deed was done to make him be so cruel to people almost, and we understand why he is the way he is. Something that he goes through, or something that's happened to him, made him the way he is, and I won't spoil it because it was really, really good, so this will be no spoilers. And what was really interesting is they basically need to find Mortimer, which is the Magister's real name actually, is Mortimer. They want to find him. They need to find him because he's causing all these troubles with these clockwork demons and clockwork creatures that he is responsible for, and they go to Yorkshire to discover something, and when they find out, it really just puts everything into place. It puts all the wondrous things that we've always wondered into position, and it's really interesting to read because the Magister is actually a mundane, and as a mundane he should have no intelligence of the Shadowhunter world. So something happened to him that made him hate the Shadowhunters and want them dead, and want all Shadowhunters in the world to be destroyed, and it's really gripping. Every chapter I read went through another situation, and that situation would lead to another situation, and the moment I picked up this book, something crazy was going on, and I love books that do that. Every chapter almost ends on a cliffhanger, so you just want to keep reading and turning the pages to find out what's going to happen next, and it was so amazing to read. The characters really grew on me in this book. I love Tessa even more. I grew to love Jem even more than I ever thought was possible. Jem is like, oh gosh, I wish I was his Paravati, I think is how you say it, which is like a blood brother in the shadow world. And I grew to love Will. The ending was a bit surprising for me. The ending in this book, probably the last 100 or so pages, it was very unexpected. I didn't actually think that was going to be the ending. And something that you really don't know is there's a huge... Cassandra Clare, she knows what she's doing when she writes these stories. The twists in these books are phenomenal. I feel like the twists in the Infernal Devices are even more mind-blowing than the ones that are in the Mortal Instruments. It is just a fantastic series. I cannot believe there's only one more book in this series, and then it's going to be over. I can't wrap my head around that. I do own Clockwork Princess, and I will be reading that one this month at some point. Even if I read it very slowly, I'm going to try to get it done before the end of the month. But do check out Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Princess. The whole series is good in my opinion, even though I've only read the first two. It was amazing. I definitely enjoyed this one a lot more than the first one. This one definitely topped the first in my opinion. It was overall a very fantastic second book. I can't just not say nice things about it. It's just so good. And I really do like this cover. It is very pretty. But I really hope you enjoyed this review. I hope I've said something in this video that'll make you want to read it and go and check it out for yourself. But thank you for watching my review on Clockwork Prince. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Oh, I hope you're trying to stay cooled off because it's really hot here. So we go from hot to cold, hot to cold. It was raining a couple hours ago. And behind me here are all of my Cassandra Clare works. So I'm getting to reading her books. I only have one other one, which is Clockwork Princess, and then I will be out. But the bright side, I actually read Clockwork Prince in anticipation for City of Heavenly Fire. So once I finish the Infernal Devices, then I will read City of Heavenly Fire. So anyway, that is my review once again for Clockwork Friends. I hope you enjoyed this book review. Like I said, once again, it was an amazing book, and I cannot wait to see how this story wraps up in the last one. So I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay amazing, stay happy, read something amazing, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.